the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, good morning. We are projecting more high temperatures and the potential for severe storms today. Those storms expected to hit our region later this afternoon, but it is now 6 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. Things not too bad right now. We'll have more on that in a minute. But thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Tanaya Wright.
And I'm Shanika Grimshaw filling in for Corey James this morning. We have Yamarie tracking your commute. But first, let's get right to meteorologist Jackie Layer. And it's a DMV first warn day. Those storms will be coming in later.
Yeah, I mean, out there right now, we're starting off dry, but back out towards our west, there's that system that will continue to advance closer towards our area, providing us with that threat for some strong to severe thunderstorms later on this afternoon. That threat could continue even into later on this evening. That severe outlook, 2 out of 5 on that severe scale. So that's that slight risk, shaded in yellow, and that includes most of our area aside from the southern tip of Maryland there. But overall, most of the region could be impacted by some of those strong to severe thunderstorms later on. Temperatures out there right now, 60s and 70s. For that humidity too. Those dew points are back into those 60s. Yes, it's feeling a bit more muggy as you're stepping out on this Wednesday. Also, it's going to be hotter and more humid later on this afternoon. High temperatures back into those mid to upper 90s again. Feels like temperatures likely into the triple digits later on. But then we're looking at those scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some of those firing up as early as 2 p.m. back out towards our far western areas. Between 3 and 5 p.m. closer towards the I-95 corridor. And we're still going to be tracking some of those clusters of scattered showers and thunderstorms even after sunset, and still some of those could be on the stronger side too even after sunset. A few lingering into early tomorrow morning before eventually we should see drier conditions and more sunshine tomorrow afternoon. More details of the rest of that 7 day in just a few minutes, but Yamarie is back with the latest on those roadways. How's traffic right now?
Yeah, take a look at this jam-packed traffic right off of Indian Head Highway, and that's all because of a crash that took place earlier this morning, and that's causing all of that backup and delays. Also earlier there was also another crash just up the road near that same exact area that's causing also a lot of delays as well. Now we're also tracking another crash across the region up here in the, taking a look at the overall region. We should be good to go. So you honestly have a great commute this morning.
All right, thank you, Yamarie. New details this morning on a fire in southeast D.C. Officials say 76 people are without a home this morning.
Yeah, that fire broke out just before 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon on Bowen Road. DC News Now's Liberty Simmons, she's at the scene. Liberty, how's it looking right now?
Good morning, Shanika and Tanaya. Well, now that the sun is coming up, we're getting a better look at the damage here at the Oxford Manor apartments behind me here. You can see debris and ash just all over the ground. And then take a look at the second floor. You can see where the second floor balcony and roof are just charred, and firefighters are still on scene monitoring for any flare-ups. Now, it was an intense firefight Tuesday afternoon. DC Fire and EMS says the fire broke out at the apartment complex here on Bowen Road just before 2 p.m. They found flames bursting from the top floor and the attic of 3 apartment buildings. Now, flames started working their way down quickly, and firefighters rescued a drenched puppy from the fire. They reunited the dog with its owner. They rescued one person using a ground ladder as well because it was just too dangerous inside the building. They even rushed one firefighter to the hospital with heat exhaustion. One person rescued from the fire was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, and firefighters say 28 apartments have been affected and 76 people are right now displaced. Now, the cause of this fire is still under investigation. Meanwhile, one resident recalls how she and a fellow neighbor started helping others evacuate.
I look up, all this smoke was coming from up there. OMG! I saw Remy knocking on people's door. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Me and her going up and down the steps.
So very scary moments for residents here, and the Red Cross says it is assisting these residents with medication, financial and emotional support, as well as recovery resources right now. For now, live here in Southeast DC, Liberty Simmons, DC News Now.
All right, Liberty, thank you for those updates. 6:04, developing now. Officials say 2 adults and a child are safe after a 2-car crash in Northwest D.C. Now take a look at these photos right there on your screen. D.C. Fire and EMS says this happened Tuesday night on Georgia Avenue. One of the vehicles flipped on its side, trapping 2 men inside. The child was in the second car. Officials say all 3 were checked out on the scene and declined any further treatment. And meantime, Virginia State Police investigating a crash that left 2 people dead and 4 others injured in Prince William County. It happened on Friday afternoon. Officials say a Hyundai on the shoulder was hit by a tractor trailer on I-66. 27-year-old Crystal Akers and an 11-year-old girl both died at the hospital. Police say the driver of the Hyundai and a 3-month-old baby were taken to the hospital with serious injuries.
And a family in Bowie is mourning the death of their 17-year-old son. Prince George's County Police say Rashid Reed was shot Monday on Lake Overlook Drive. Police say he died at the scene. His mother says her son was not the kind of person looking for trouble.
My son was a real well-respected young man. He was a funny kid. He stayed always smiling, crack jokes, and just always laughing.
Police are still searching for a suspect and a motive in this shooting. And the U.S. Surgeon General declaring gun violence a public health crisis. The announcement by Dr. Vivek Murthy was driven by data showing a growing number of injuries and deaths by guns. He's now calling on the U.S. to ban automatic rifles. He also suggests Congress should pass laws restricting gun use in public. And happening today, members of the D.C. Council expected to meet for a public hearing on schools.
Yeah, the council will discuss 4 proposed bills, all aiming to track and reduce chronic absenteeism. The first bill would require the Office of the State Superintendent in Education to publish absenteeism data to its website each month. Another works to establish accountability. It intends to streamline the truancy referral process and would bring it to the Department of Human Services before referrals to child services. And a third bill to establish guidelines for chronic absenteeism. It would require schools to step in after 5 unexcused absences. It also establishes a new category in each school budget to address absences and gives principals the authority to choose how those funds are used. That last bill works to protect students from an adult's mistake. It expands valid excuses for absences to include threats of violence, loss of housing, immigration court proceedings, and a family member's illness.
The Virginia Department of Education says it is still reviewing proposed changes to an African American history elective course. On Monday, it said the changes to the high school course are currently not scheduled. It is part of Governor Glenn Youngkin's first executive order banning the use of what his administration calls, quote, inherently divisive concepts in K-12 schools. Among some of the proposed changes, Youngkin's Education Department recommended removing the sentence, racism has shaped the public and private institutions in the United States from the course's content, as well as replacing the terms and phrases like institutional racism and white supremacy.
And happening right now, Lightning Safety Awareness Week. According to the National Weather Service, around 20 Americans die every year from lightning and hundreds more are injured. Fairfax County Emergency is providing some tips so you can stay safe. First, they say follow the 30-30 rule. When you see lightning, you start counting to 30. If you hear thunder before you reach 30, you should go inside immediately and stay inside for 30 minutes after the last clap of thunder. And if you have to be outside during a storm, avoid open fields, bodies of water, and high vantage points.
Your time right now is coming up on 6:09. Tenants at a DCHA apartment complex asking for fixes after multiple issues with their AC. Several apartments at the Kelly Miller homes are without air conditioning during the hot stretch. Back in November, a shooting happened outside of the complex. Some tenants believe that may have caused these issues. Yesterday, we went to the building and saw bullet holes, as you just saw a second ago, in one of those units. One person tells us what she witnessed happening in that shooting.
And knocked out AC units, which caused the residents here to, some of us be windowless, some of us AC-less, and that's almost a year later.
As a temporary solution, the DCHA has provided portable AC units to tenants, but many are saying the portable units are not sufficient for all of this heat.
All right, 6:09 this morning, Fairfax County launching a new program to help senior citizens continue living in their homes. The program is led by the county's Division of Aging and Independence. Service specialists will work one-on-one with clients to help determine their risk of falling, their level of loneliness, and other things that could impact health. They then develop a plan to make sure all the clients' needs are met. And so far, over 100 people have joined the program. In Fairfax County, the county's Fire and Rescue Department kicking off the Girls Fire Rescue Academy.
Yeah, the academy is open to rising 7th through 12th grade students. In the academy, the participants do physical training, tour a fire station, and participate in fire and EMS simulations. They'll also be learning a lot of team building skills. Fire officials say the academy ends with a graduation celebration for the girls. Pretty cool right there. Your time now 6:10 on a Wednesday. The Wizards hoping to add a game changer to their roster tonight.
Yeah, this could be good. Still